How's it going, fellas? What are the worst types of RVs to clean? What are the easiest types of RVs to clean? What is the different types of RVs that you can clean? Explained. Well, all RVs are not the same, right? There's like five or six types of RVs that you're going to run into, and some of these are a little bit harder to clean than others. Some of them have pros and cons. Let's just go into it. The fifth wheel. What you see in this video right here is a fifth wheel, and it's because it has that gooseneck hitch right there, so that if you have like a big diesel truck, you can pull it around. But the fifth wheel is gonna be the most common RV cleaning that you do. I can tell you right now that like 60 to 70% of the RVs that we end up cleaning are literally fifth wheels. Don't ask me why. I think it's honestly because fifth wheels are just, more affordable and they have a lot of space. So a lot of like first time RVers end up buying them because it's like, oh, this RV is 40 something foot long and it's only $20,000, for example. So fifth wheels are great if like, you want space and, but fifth wheels can be challenging to clean in a couple ways. The main challenge with a fifth wheel is its size. Most of them are big. Most of them are pretty tall. So like you see right here in the video, that hump near the gooseneck, that you're gonna need like a brush that's long to reach up there. So make sure you have a ladder. Make sure you have like a good brush. Other than that, I mean they're all more or less the same. Like another thing, a lot of fifth wheels also are gel coat. They're fiberglass, so it's kind of rare to get like a full body paint fifth wheel coming through. So yeah, guys, this is gonna be the most common RV type. The other challenge is gonna be the cap. So on the front of the RV, um, basically the fifth wheels get like a lot of bugs on the cap, and so just make sure you have like a good bug removal chemical, because if you don't, yeah, you're gonna hate your life. And make sure you have a bug removal chemical if you're getting into RV cleaning, because pretty much like half the RVs have bugs on the front. And if you don't get those bugs off, your clients are gonna be angry. I'm just gonna tell you right now, they're gonna be pissed. So I mean, they're paying you hundreds of dollars. They're paying you $400 or $500, and if you don't get the bugs off the front, they're gonna feel like it's not even worth it that they hired you. Okay, the next type of RV that's gonna be easy. This is the easiest type of RV, and it's gonna be the bumper pull or a travel trailer. Some people call fifth wheels travel trailers, but really a travel trailer is just like the cheapest, like simplest type of RV. It's just like a box that like you pull. It's a trailer. It's it's a little bumper pull. You pull it by the bumper. It's not a fifth. It's similar to a fifth wheel, in that it's like a similar price, similar materials. They're mostly made of like fiberglass or this like corrugated material. But bumper pulls are super short and they're low to the ground. You really don't need a ladder to like reach up high. You don't need a pole, like long pole. You could do a fifth wheel by yourself like easy. Fifth wheels, or I mean, not fifth wheel, bumper pull. You could do a bumper pull easy by yourself. Um, Whenever I see a bumper pull, I get happy. Like whenever like I go to pull up on some RV cleaning job, it's like, it's just a relief because it's gonna be easy work. And yeah, the bumper pulls. The only weird thing with bumper pulls is that sometimes, so like the Puma bumper pulls, they'll have this like corrugated material, and that corrugated material, it kind of looks like siding on a house. It's not fiberglass. The bumper pulls get these like nasty black streaks that are like, dude, they are so hard to get out. They are so hard to get out. You need to use like a black streak removal chemical, and it's terrible, guys. It sucks. You have to like do it by hand. It takes forever, and yeah. Bumper pools are the best. They're the easiest. You make the most money. They're just smaller, so you're not gonna get like a gigantic amount of money, but you get like a lot of money for like the amount of work that you put in, if that makes sense. Okay, the next one we're gonna get to, the third most common one is gonna be the Class A. A Class A is basically a bus, and it's like you drive the RV, but it looks like a big rectangle. Search up Class A coach, and yeah, I mean, it just looks like a big rectangle, like with wheels. It looks like a bus. It's built like a bus, like a bus that you'd see in the city, like a transit bus, but it's converted into an RV. And these are gonna be like the most expensive RVs. I've cleaned, Class A's that are like worth $1 million. Some of these Class A's are like they go into like the 200,000 to like $1 million range. It's crazy. They like pretty much all the luxury RVs are gonna be Class A's, all the luxury ones. Um, and yeah, the richest clients are gonna have Class A's, and it's a coach. It's a coach. You can drive it. A coach is different. A bumper pull and a fifth wheel, you have to pull it with a vehicle. A coach, you can drive it. You just hop in, and you just take off. It has its own engine. It has its own, transmission. You fill up on fuel, and you just go, and that's it. The next one is gonna be similar to the Class A. It's called a Class C coach. A Class C. So a Class C looks like a U-Haul, right? If you took a U-Haul, like it looks like a truck. Like the front of it is like a truck, like an ambulance. Like an ambulance has like a box on the back, but like the front of the ambulance is like just a regular truck. That's a Class C. That's gonna be like the Winnebagos, the Bounders, and stuff. These, they're pretty easy to clean. Also, they get a lot of bugs and stuff stuck on the front. Honestly, it's no different than cleaning like a Class A, maybe a little bit harder. But typically the Class C's are smaller. They'll be like 30 feet long. They'll cap out around like 30 feet long, and they just don't get too big. So I mean, getting a Class C is not like a bad thing. It's like medium difficulty, just because getting your hand under like the cap, because they have a cap, but it's like there's like a truck thing under it. And the Class C's, they're just like medium time taking to clean them. There's nothing crazy about it. They're not that bad. They're typically kept in pretty immaculate condition. It's just a big truck. It's like you're cleaning a big truck. You're just washing and waxing a big old box with a truck attached to it. And the final RV. The final RV in this RV type is pretty rare. Oh, okay. Airstreams. These can be considered, this is kind of like a side thing, but Airstream RVs, it looks like a bullet. It's like this aluminum, like weird oval shaped thing. They're pretty easy to clean. Just don't get up on the roof because you could fall off. Because the roof is like circular. So I've done the roof on one of these once, and I almost fell off and like hit the ground. So what you could do is just like prop up the ladder on the side and just go ahead, clean, like wash off the roof with like a long pole and spray it off. Because yeah, guys, you don't want to fall off the roof. Trust me, I've heard stories. It's never happened to me. Knock on wood. But people breaking their bones and stuff. Yeah, you don't want to fall off an RV. um, and the final one is gonna be the Super C. The Super C is the like biggest RVs, like these crazy. It looks like a semi truck, and an RV had a baby. It's basically a Class C, so a coach, but instead of like it's a semi truck. Literally the front of it is like a semi truck. It looks like a semi truck, and it's like a big bus, like a big bus had a baby with a semi truck, and they're gigantic. They're a pain in the ass to clean. They suck to clean. There's so many nooks and crannies on the front. It's so tall, so huge. They're always full body paint, so you have to have spotless water to clean it without leaving any water spots. I don't know, they're just a pain in the butt to clean. And the easiest RV to clean is an RV that's already clean, right? Like if the RV's already in good shape, you're not gonna spend that long. The hardest RVs that you're gonna clean are the dirty ones. The dirty ones with like obstacles everywhere. The ones that, you know, you're out in the sun and it's hot. There's so many variables, guys, but those are the different types of RVs. You know, they all have their quirks. I'll make like a more in-depth video on this, but you know, I was on vacation for like a week in Mexico. So, you know, I haven't pumped out a video here in a week, but you know, here's a video for you. You'll kind of see the types of RVs as you go along. And yeah, guys, good luck out there. Get some clients and start cleaning RVs. Get yourself out there. All right, peace.